Hi, my name is Angelica Castillo Rivera. I am student of technology of the Orizaba. I will tell you about the article Aspen simulation of diesel biodiesel when combustion. Hmm. In introduction, biodiesel is a mixture of five acid methyl esters obtained from renewable sources such as vehicle or animal fats through a transformation process. The main reason why it's necessary to carry out this conversation process from oil the biodiesel is to reduce its viscosity, obtaining properties similar to that of diesel. Among the main effects of biodiesel are its renewable orange biodegradability, lower carbon dioxide emissions, and sometimes emissions. In addition, it's a good rubric characterization um, has higher flashpoint than diesel. The properties that present a great variation between biodiesel and diesel are density, center number, calorific power, and to a greater extent feel viscosity. The Hercules plant will be used. The castor is a leguminous plant that is cultivated intensively, mainly to extract the oil from the seed and process it to obtain the methyl ester corresponding to the fat acid in the oil. This is biodiesel. Diesel cycle is consists of four fundamental stages in the compression, expansion, and starts the cycle baked while the opening of the intake valve to suck and air and fill the cylinder, the intake valve to close, bring the piston to bottom the center. The piston race compresses heating the air to bring into an ion temperature. So, subsequently, full injection begins near top the center of the compression stroke and continues for approximate 40 or the cracks rotating the full in heat and due to expansion the piston is Pushed dog. Lasted the exhaust valve opens the piston race of the exhaust stroke, pouring the cylinder of combustion gas. Meteorites and METS simulation model. In the present world, the Aspen software was used to um, always simulation the combustion process of diesel cycle considering the operating condition of the three-piston diesel engine show and the through to specification deep diesel direct injection fading at atmospheric pressure uh, displacement 600 setting three-cylinder inline four cyclets bore boot stroke 64 boot 62 compression rotating 18 full consummation 0 that 48 kilograms put or power 6 16 that 5 in the simulation runs were made with diesel and diesel biodiesel mixtured B5, B10, B20, as well B100, where the number consecutive to the later B denotes the percentage of your diesel present, in which a mass rotated was used a full ratio of 1 at 14 as additional informative flue gas temperature that was entered into simulator which was measured with a flux the 3 thermograph camera with a temperature range of 15 Celsius to 245 Celsius, as shown in figure 2. The temperature reading was taken at the exhaust gas outlet of the Cubat D600B engine block, pressured inside the combustion chamber of 4 that For that, 6 was considered based on the Kubota diesel engine workshop manual. Simulation basic. To perform the simulation of the combustion process of the full mixtures as can be seen in figure 3 the input currents to mixer were defined to avoid the full mix output current and the higher stream the mixture was specified and percent and standard high composed of 21% or two and it it's worth mentioning that an X of R was considered to ensure complete combustion. Regarding the combustion process, an ideal reactor model was obtained. This reactor is stoichiometric, so the combustion reactors are specific for Hess full mixtures. The reactor holds the process stream called gamsim and made up of the combustion products CO2 and U2 H2O. Condensation. The input condensation of H, the fouls, and their compounds are shown in Table 3. Methyl oleate diesel R0 diesel 0 B100 biodiesel 0.0193 methyl unit high 0 diesel 0 B100 high 0 biodiesel 0 that 0 21 14 3 methyl reactionality 0 diesel 0 high 0 by diesel 0 that 14 4 14 15 5 methyl primitive high 0 diesel 0 high 0 by diesel 5 that 43 A 03 methylionality 00 high 0 by diesel 2 that 8 0 3 by diesel to represent biodiesel in the simulate the physical, chemical, and thermatic properties of fatty acid methyl ester corresponding to castor or were used. The purpose of said methyl ester was based on the results of chromatograph analysis. What results are delayed in the term for methyl recycled 88 com 811 methylionalate 4 com 20 286 methylolate 3 com 886 methyl started 1 com 086. Results and discussion. Once the data Once the data was entered in the simulation or calorific values were obtained for each of the methyl esters that make up the biodiesel obtained from the castor. So in table 5 is to be expected that the pCi of biodiesel is the close to that of methyl rationality since the later is the compute form in the highest percent of combustion aka that 1%. Methyl olate 37 that 43 methyl leonolate 40 that 3 methyl resinolate 30 8 that 60 methyl palmitate 39 that to 11 methyl started 42 that 8 2. The results shows that B100 has a PCI lower than of diesel with a variation of 11 that 85%. So, so that the PCI of the different diesel biodiesel mixtures have a tendency to decrease as the amount of biodiesel increase, as can be seen observed in figure 4. The percent variation of the caloric power for the Remy mixture with respect to for the Remy mixture with respect to diesel be 15, be 20, be 10, be 5, versus that 14 to pounds to 15, 7%, one that 27%, 0 that 15.4%. Emission of the most important aspects of biodiesel is the environment benefit, saying its user represents an opportunity to contribute to the mitigation of CO2 emission. This will help improve air quality and public health in terms of chronic respiratory disease. Figure 5, the percent variation of CO2 emission obtained from B5 to B100% reduction ranging from 0.7% to 3.5% res- respectively. I illustrate 5. Figure 6 shows the relation between power and CO2 emission and function of biodiesel concentration. It can be seen that by increasing the concentration of biodiesel, the power generated decreases and the same time CO2 emissions are reduced. Conclusion: he has the Aspen simulator to recreate a combustion process using blends of diesel biodiesel from castor oil with a thermic combustion of methyl ester. Profit import information about this process. Considering biodiesel as fuel allowed determine the calorific power of biodiesel and its mixture with diesel using a computation that is close to reality confirms that the increase in the concentration of biodiesel in the mixture causes a decrease in PCI. Estimate the see how two emission generated by combustion of diesel by diesel and mixture to make comparison between the different fuels. Finally, the experiment performance of PCI measurement is recommended to compare and validate the simulated results. Likewise, to quantify to public emission of any operation by diesel and by diesel to valid on comparative the experiment result by the simulated homes. Uh, thank you.